Oh yeah, give them, baby. They are not ready. Welcome to my channel, guys. This is the Gloria Key. I'm sure you're wondering what is going on. Even me, I don't know. But anyways, this is a video of how I made this skirt from a trouser. Sounds like fun, right? Let's keep watching. Anyways, this are the things we'll be using for today's tutorial. This is basically a DIY. So I have my trouser, I have a chalk, a scissors, and a tape. Now the tape is optional, but you can just use your skills to draw a straight line. Now this is a full length trouser. I think that's a tautology, but anyway, it is a trouser, a knicker, a long trouser, the way we say it here. So I'm just going to go ahead and fold this trouser properly, hips to hips, flap to flap. Like, I've worn this trouser for a very long time and it has seen heaven and earth, so I felt rather than throw it away, how about I turn it into a skirt that I could use around in the house for leisure, probably when I'm doing my chores. I've actually made other videos, I've made other skirts from other trousers that I could use out, but this one, because it's already weak, I'm just going to use it at home. So I'm going to go ahead and measure my length. I'm using 20 for this because I like it short, and I'm just going to go ahead. You can just freestyle on it anyhow you want to, anywhere you want your length to be. If you want it to be long, you can go ahead, but it's advisable you go with a short length because you'll be using an old trouser for this. So I'm just marking my lines. Always ensure that your trouser is folded neatly and use a sharp scissors. Now this scissors disgraced me while I was filming. I didn't know that my cousin had already spoiled it and I was so pissed. So anyways, I had already cut it and here is what we have. Now it looks like this is a bomb shot. You can leave it like this if you want a bomb shot, but if you do not, for the purpose of this video, we are making a skirt. So you just go ahead, turn it inside out, and here is where the work begins. Now if you are lazy like me, you can go ahead and cut out this part. You can just cut it out, but because I don't want to risk the allowance, every part is important. I'm just going to go ahead and loosen it up. So I'll be losing the flap and the sides I'm showing you. It was a whole lot for me, but thank Jesus I was able to loosen it. So like I said, if you are lazy, you can just cut it out and ensure that you already have the flap out. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this out. So I've been able to cut both sides and now we have just the flap there. I'll go ahead and cut it out with my scissors so that it can give me the space to do other things. So guys, now that has been cut and we have our proposed skirt. So I'll go ahead and cut from that flap to the top of the end of where the zip stops. I don't know what I'm saying, but shall you see that place that I'm touching? Yes, from there to there I'll go ahead and loosen it up. Now this, you can actually leave yours, but I would advise you do this process so that when you want to sew it, it would overlap. At the end of it, you're going to see what we're talking about, because if you skip this process and you don't do it, when you're wearing your skirt or when you're done making your skirt, it will be so obvious that your skirt was made from a trouser. But because we do not want people to know that, we'll go ahead and loosen this up. So I've gone ahead to cut the front and the back flap. Now we have to lay this neatly so that we can sew it up. Now from the end of where the zip stops, you rule a straight line down, depends on how you want it. Now if you look closely, you will see that the end where we loosened is laying well. So now that line you ruled is what you followed to sew. If you don't know how to sew using the machine, you can call the obioma to sew this for you, and then you ensure that you lay it well. Repeat the same process at the back, ensure that it is properly laid. Now you open everything together, flap to flap, and then you rule a straight line. This is going to hide the fact that we are using a trouser, and when we are done, you would see it at the back. So I'm just going to rule a straight line down so that I can sew. Okay, and I made mine in pencil. So you just follow this line on the machine. So I'm going to be doing this off camera, and when I am done, I would come back and show you what it looks like. So guys, our skirt is ready. I've gone ahead to sew up the front and the back. I'll just show you what it looks like right now. I hope you really try this process, and if you've been watching till this point, you've not subscribed, you are wrong. Ensure you subscribe. Hit the subscribe button below, it is free. Now that's the part I've sewed up, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut out the excess. So guys, that's all for the skirt. That's it basically. Now if you want to add some flavor to it, all you need to do is just bring out some of the hairs, like rip it off so that it will have that hairy thing. But I'm not going to be doing that for my skirts, because this is basically what I'm going to be using at home. I'm not going out with it. I've made other skirts where I can use out. So but this particular one, because the trouser is weak, I'm just going to use it at home. So you see that excess below, you cut it out, ensure that everything is equal. So that's what I'm just going to do. So I'll be dropping pictures of the skirts when I'm done. I wore it actually, so you just have to see what it looks like on me, and then you see the overlapping flap and how neat it looks. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, let me know what you think in the comment section. If you're going to try this, if you find it very easy, please let me know in the comment section. And if you want to see more DIYs, let me also know in the comment section, guys. Until I come your way next week with another flavor or more. Thank you guys for watching.